Do you have to be queer to date someone who's queer? Let's get into it. This is a question that I love to ask people, especially on Instagram. And I put it in my poll question sometime, because I want to know, what people think, because I have my own beliefs. And I, don't know that you have to be queer to date someone who's queer. And let me just say this, because there's been this long time thing. If you're a man and you're with men, then that means you're gay, right? Or that you're queer. I don't know that that's true. And I don't know that it's true otherwise, right? I think that, this whole thing with labels, it's like, oh, I'm a hetero woman, I'm a cisgender person, whatever that is. And I'm not saying that there's not validity to it, right? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, sometimes I think we put too much weight on the labeling instead of just saying that I like this person because I like this person. It has nothing to do with, how they identify, their orientation, their sexuality, who they are, on the outside or sometimes on the inside. I don't know if that's the biggest thing that we should worry about, right? I mean, when we're trying to find someone to date, someone to love, someone to be in a relationship with, is it really about how you identify? Is it really about, your sexuality or your orientation or what your pronouns are or not, right? I'm not really sure that that's the most important thing that we should be focused on. I think that this whole thing with labeling, that I have to fit into this category, this box, this label that says that basically I'm a cisgender hetero woman. And what does that really mean, right? I mean, what does that really mean? Does that mean that I have to stay in that box forever? And does it mean that, I can't date whomever I want to date? I don't know that that's really the most important thing. And you guys tell me, you tell me, this is an argument that I or debate, should I say, that I like to have with people. Because I think so many times, people limit themselves in finding true and real love because they're so fixated on, I gotta be with this straight person. They have to be hetero, or they have to be cis. And if you don't know what that means, honey, please look it up. Because, in this day and time, there's just, too many opportunities for us to find love, real love. And that shouldn't be based on a label or a category. Okay, and I know, I'm a so-called straight woman, right? Living in a so-called straight world. Not really, but you know what I mean. But anyway, I just think that, if we take some of the labeling off and we just look at people for who they really are, look at their hearts, look at, how cute they are, how smart they are, how funny they are, and how much, you like being around them and being with them. Does all the other stuff matter as much today? I mean, I don't even know if it mattered before, but does it matter today? Can I just love who I want to love and not worry about, what other people think or what other people are going to say or how we look, together, what people think about how we look together? Really, I don't know that it really matters. And I don't know that people really care that much. And if they do, they need to mind their business because it's not their business about who and how you love, right? And so I just want to know, because personally, I don't think it matters. I think that we should choose to just love the people we want to love and not be so afraid to do that and not be so concerned about what other people think. And let me just recap, because I don't want to make this a long video because this is something I'm very passionate about. But I think that if you love someone, you love someone. It doesn't matter, what their sexual orientation is or what their gender is or how they identify or what their pronouns are, so to speak, or what the color of their skin is or how they wear their hair or whether or not they're tall or short. Love doesn't care about that. I mean, we may care about that as people, but love, real love doesn't care about that. It just says that, you know what, I'm free to be who I am, and I'm free to love who I want to love. So I just want to say that if you're limiting yourself based on labels, based on other people's, opinions and thoughts, stop. Feel free and be free to love who and how you want to love without worrying about other people. Because in this day and time, honey, life is out there and we're trying to do the best that we can do. And, why make it harder than it needs to be? Let's just find people who love us for who we are and not worry about all the other stuff. That's just my 2 cents worth.